If your bank balance is less or zero and you are saying that I'm busy, in that case, it just shows that you are lazy. There are a lot of questions which I get, Meeta, how can you manage so many things and how can you make sure that you are working on so many different projects at the same time? So the answer is this. These are the 5 tips which I'm going to give you for managing time. Number 1, this is the priority. Stop saying I don't have time and I'm busy for something which you really care. See, when you say that I don't have time, your subconscious mind stops working and trying to figure out how to find time. So when you're saying, I don't have time, or although it is important, I can't devote time to this, it immediately shuts down. So even if your subconscious mind is intelligent enough and you can make sure that you can find time, it will not work towards its goal. Okay. Why? Because our mind works like that. If I tell that I don't have time, full stop, period. Same goes for money, same goes for support and everything else. Once we say that I don't have money, our mind will not work towards how to find the money. If I say that I don't have time, my mind will stop to work on finding how to get time. So stop saying I'm busy, I don't have time. What is the meaning of the word busy? The meaning of the word busy is I'm busy means I do not have time. I am packed. And that means that I am not a good time manager. I cannot manage time well. Second, I do not know my priorities. And that's why even if something is important, I'm saying that I'm busy, I cannot handle that. And it makes me myself feel that I'm not a good time manager. Okay. And I don't know the priority. I am busy means that I cannot find out how to do things in the proper manner to adjust my life along with doing the duties. I'm busy is not a positive thing. Absolutely, it is a negative thing. It is a total negative thing. Second, if your bank balance is less or zero and you are saying that I'm busy, in that case, it just shows that you are lazy. Busy is equivalent to lazy in case your bank balance is not reflecting that you are doing something. If you're broke and you're busy, it simply means that you don't know what things you need to focus. Busy also means that you have too many things on your plate, which is just making your life cluttered. So I am busy is an absolute negative thing. When an intelligent person hears that you are saying that you are busy, the intelligent person understands that you are not having the caliber, the potential, the requirement of making your life go in a better direction, right? Whenever a person says I'm busy, this is the conclusion what I take. Either the person is lazy or the person is not able to manage time, or the person does not know what is the priority, and the person doesn't care how to make the life much more better. Okay, so this is the conclusion which I take. This is the conclusion which most of the efficient entrepreneurs they take. The second one for a high time management is learn how to manage time. And I can share that there are a lot of tips on how to manage time. Okay, lots of tips, lots of free videos are there, a lot of books has been written. A very good book is Eat That Frog by Brian Tracy. That is a very good book on time management. I have got a nice document ebook which is for time management, right? So if you want to manage time, if you want to get things done, there is always a way. Always, like 100%, there is always a way, right? Always away. But if you don't want it, you can always give an excuse. So either you get result in your life or you can get excuses. You cannot do both. You cannot keep on making excuses and you get results. It is impossible to do that, right? So in case you want to get some things done, if you want to proceed forward in your life, in order to do that, you need to learn how to manage time. Time is way more expensive as compared to anything else. If you lose your time, you lose not money, you lose way more than money. You can earn back the money, but you cannot earn back the time. time is immensely more important as compared to money, right? There are a lot of people who value money more than time. In order to save money, they take a lot of things on their plate. So they will clean. And I used to do that. Believe me, I'm not saying that I never used to do that. I used to do that irrespective of whether I had money or I did not had money. Okay. I used to believe that I have to do household chores. I have to do cooking. I have to do cleaning. I have to do every single thing. That is because I never used to value my time. And when I never used to value my time, I never used to earn anything, right? Now you will ask me, but Meeta, if I don't earn, how can I afford to get some help? Borrow money. Okay. So the thing is, if you don't value yourself, if you don't think that you need to focus more on your career, more on becoming a good professional artist, in that case, you will always end up giving excuses that I don't have time. I don't have time. It is just a concept in your head. It is not a reality. You will always find time. Okay, I will give you an example. For example, let's say I'm taking all care of my house, right? And I feel that, oh, I am the only person who have to take care of my house. Okay. And then all of a sudden I fracture my leg or my arm, and no longer am able to do any kind of work in my house. I will soon notice that the work is still getting done. Either my husband is doing, or they are calling some maid, or my kids are doing, or something is happening, but the work is getting done. So never feel that you are the only one who is going to take care of all the daily household chores and all that, right? So work will always get done irrespective of whether you are doing it or you are not doing it. Remove off all those clutter from your plate which is not making you feel fulfilled and happy, and only add those things in your life which is making you fulfilled, happy and important. Okay, or which is adding value to other people's life. Okay, so that is about the second point, right? The third point is there are a few D which is related to becoming more productive. Number one is delegate. Delegate task. Give tasks to another person. Okay, so that is called as delegation. So if you feel that I am the only person who can do this job, which is not true. You can always train somebody, you can always assign somebody else, or you can always get a trained person who can do the job better. Okay, that is about delegation. Next is delete. Delete things from your plate which is not making any sense. For example, Netflix. Okay, watching a lot of videos. You watching tens and thousands of videos on YouTube and not taking action is not going to help. Then watching movies and shopping. I used to do a lot of window shopping. I just used to spend a lot of time doing window shopping, and I don't do that. Then I used to spend time in gossiping, so I don't do that. I used to spend a lot of time on phone. I don't do that. I used to spend a lot of time checking emails. I don't do that. I used to spend a lot of time scrolling on Facebook and Instagram. I don't do that. I used to go on various different profiles and check what they are doing. And I used to send a lot of messages on Messenger. I don't do that. I only use Messenger for my business purposes and for interacting with my clients, right? So you do the things which is really going to make you feel that you are taking a lot of action towards your goals, and don't do anything which is not adding any value to your profession. Like giving low priority to the task which doesn't add a lot of value in your life, and give high priority to the task which is adding a lot of value in your life and in the life of your people. Right? For example, let's say you are creating a book, you are writing a book. You know that once you write a book, you are going to earn money every single year because of that book. So writing a book is a high priority thing. Connecting with customers or prospects is a high priority thing, because if you don't do that, in that case, you are losing on money, you're not earning money, right? Now, in case you feel that, no, first I have to cook some food, it is a low priority, because if you don't cook, somebody else can cook. You can always purchase food, right? It is a low priority. And if you don't clean, another person can clean. You can hire a cleaner who can do the job, right? It is a low priority. So find out which are the low priority, which are the high priority, right? High priority is exercise. High priority is talking to the clients. High priority is finding new clients. High priority is writing a book. High priority is designing a course or a product or a workshop or a webinar, right? These are all high priority things for a professional artist. So you can find out what are the low priority things which is not adding value, and what are the high priority things which are adding a value. The number 5 is you need to overcome the feeling of perfectionism, or overcome procrastination. Perfectionism is a type of procrastination. Okay, so I was a perfectionist also, but once I used to feel very proud to call myself as a perfectionist. I used to feel, oh my god, I'm a perfectionist, I want to do every single thing perfectly. And then my mentor said that, Meeta, is your hairstyle perfect? And that time my hair was absolutely a mess. Is your body weight perfect? Now also I cannot say my body weight is perfect, right? Is your relationship with everyone perfect? I said, no, not with everyone. Of course with my family, but not with everyone. Is your garden perfect? I said, no, not at all. Is your kitchen sink perfect? Absolutely not, it is in a mess. Is your bathroom perfect? Is your hall perfect? Is your every single thing perfect? I said, no. How can you call yourself perfect in that case? So stop looking for perfectionism in something which you must get it done. And my mind was, oh god, being a perfectionist is not a good thing. And then another thing is that if you are a procrastinator, stop calling yourself as a procrastinator first of all, and then start calling you, I'm a very good action taker, and then take a action. Maybe you can just paint a small thing, maybe you can take a small action, maybe just do a small thing which can make you feel that you are an action taker, right? And after watching this video, if you are a procrastinator, in that case, just take some action towards your goal. If you don't take action, in that case, the feeling that I'm not doing a good job, it will multiply, and then you will lose your self-respect and self-confidence, right? That is the major problem which I used to face, because I was not a heavy action taker, and I used to criticize myself because I was not a heavy action taker. And since I used to criticize myself, those two are the ones which helped me push towards becoming a depressed person. Many people who do not take massive action and who criticize themselves, they fall prey to depression, clinical depression. Don't do that. And another thing is that this is a bonus 6th point for becoming highly action taker, or you can say very good time management, is encourage yourself. Say positive things to yourself. Always say thank you to yourself when you have taken a lot of action, and you praise yourself. You know, in big companies, the managers, they praise their employees just to boost up their energy, and just by praising they increase the confidence level and they increase the quality of their work, just by praising. So you keep on praising yourself, so that when you praise yourself, you feel boosted and you take more action when you praise yourself, right? So you constantly praise yourself so that you take heavy action. So these are my 6 points. I said 5 points, but I gave 6 points. That is a bonus point. And if you find this video helpful, you can tag your friend who is a professional artist or an artist, and you can also share this video, and you can also connect with me in case you want my guide, which I have written for improving your productivity. Thank you so much. Take care and bye.